rowdy. All right, grandma quit playing. All right, let me move over TikTok. Move over, girl. Get on my camera. How y'all doing? So I made a video yesterday and I was talking about how I was like so bored, but I had things in priorities that I had to do and focus on, but I was just feeling so bored. And outside was calling, it was calling, and I almost picked up. It was like, I'm on the way, and I wanted to so bad, but last night I was so productive, and I'm glad I did not. Excuse me, let me, girl, because I just know, do not disturb, because I just know somebody's gonna call me or text me during my video, and that. But anyways, so I made a video and I was talking about how boredom, and you know, when you get into a stage of boredom, sometimes it's hard, or it's easy, to revert back to old habits. And I wanted to so badly yesterday and last night to go out, to go get some hookah, go get a little drink, you know, put on some makeup, and you know what I'm saying, just be seen and cute. But I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't, and I'm glad I opened my little laptop and I got to work, because I'm tired of being in the same cycle of like wanting and praying and hoping and wishing for goals, you know? Like, I'm tired of being that cycle. And it's like, I have all this time. Like, I would be wasting time and wasting money going out, and to do what? I've been going out for a long time. Okay? I've been partying for a long time. My first time going out was in the summer after 5th grade, and I went to Super Sunday, and I ain't stopped. Yeah, I didn't stop. So it's like, same old, same old. Am I missing out on anything? No. I'm just going to repeat the cycle, but I knew that I had things that I had to do and priorities. And when you are getting your stuff together, and when you are trying to create a new life or create new habits, it's going to be boring. It's going to be boring. You got to get used to the boredom, okay? Just adjust. You need to learn how to be bored and adjust to the new life, right? And it's not always going to be boring, right? But I'm in a season where if I know I have things to do and I know I got to get them done, I got to sit with that boredom, you know? And I also mentioned in my video about how people will be like praying, like, oh God, take this boredom away and make my life exciting. People will try to pray, but you can't like out pray the work. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you bored and you know that you're supposed to be doing something, that means you're not bored. That means you're just lacking responsibility and lacking, and you're lacking in some area. You're lacking the confidence to get started on whatever it is that you need to do, or you're just lacking in some type of way, right? You need to get up, do what you need to do what you said you was gonna do to yourself. And that's how you build a relationship with self, is by doing the things that you said that you were gonna do, by accomplishing the things that you said you were gonna accomplish. It is now March 22nd. You should be on the ball about what it is that you desire. Whatever you wrote down on the New Year's, baby, you should at least have a few things checked off the list by now. And if you don't, then why are you outside? Why is that hookah to your mouth? Why is that a drink in front of you? Why are you at dinner for the 3rd time this week and you ain't accomplished your goals? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Think about it. Okay, so sit with the boredom, adjust to the new life, and then you can thrive, and then you will have the time to do what you want to do. But you need to learn that there are seasons of your life that you are going to have to sit down. You're going to have to be a little bored. You're going to have to decline some calls and decline some, invitations to go places, and that's going to be okay. And the people that understand. And the people that don't understand that you got goals and you got things you need to do, well, okay, they don't need to be in your life, right? But it's so hard, and that adjustment period, man, it's very hard. It's an MFer, okay? Excuse my language, I'm a lady, but it's so hard, and that's why people go into these cycles. And what's his name? Jonathan Reynolds. He has a song, I'm not going in cycles, or something like that. But cycles. It's why people lose weight, gain it back. I'm not calling anybody out, but it's why people lose weight, gain it back. It's why people say they're gonna start a business and then revert back and go do something else, because it takes time to build something. Nothing was built overnight. Not Rome, not you, not me. Hell, it took me 9 months to come here, baby. Not this apartment I was I'm sitting in, not even this camera I'm speaking to wasn't built overnight. You have to give yourself time and grace to be built over, built new, whatever your build is. You need to give yourself time to adjust to this new build that you're going to be possessing, or that you're going to be possessing, because it's not going to be easy. I don't know why everybody wants life on easy. Nothing good is going to come easy. Nothing worth anything is easy, right? You must work, and you cannot outpray the work. God rejoices when you work. Zechariah 4:10. Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. You need to begin. You need to stay focused, and then you can rejoice. Rejoicing is the end. The reward and rejoicing are the end. You right here, and you like, damn, well, I'm not rejoicing because you ain't did the work. You ain't did the work. What's wrong? Like, I don't understand why nobody wants to work these days, okay? And whatever your goals are, you need to be focusing on them, not focusing on going outside. Outside can wait. Right? I go periods of time where I don't go outside for like months, weeks, days, and it's always the same stuff. Hell, I might even see the same person like, damn, didn't I just see you a few months ago? You still here, same outfit, just same drink you've been drinking since 2019. Nothing's changed. You still getting tequila on the rocks? Yeah. Okay. Well, nothing's changed. I'm telling you, the hookah's gonna still have strawberry, mint, pineapple, blueberry, all of that. Right? Girls still gonna be dressed up, looking cute, little dress, heels, whatever. The men, well, so nothing's changed. Nothing has changed with outside, or nothing has changed with you and your friends. Their stories might have changed. They might have some tea for you, but nothing's changed. You're not missing out on anything when you start getting serious and focusing on your goals. And it's going to change you as a person. When you sit down and you sit with yourself, and you sit with the things and the projects and the business and everything that you know that you need to do, when you sit with that, it's going to change you from the inside out. It's going to change your mindset. It's going to make you naturally want to focus on what you need to focus on, right? So don't be afraid of the boredom. The boredom might last a day. It might last a week. Hell, it might last a few years. Nobody knows how long that boring stage might be, right? Because it's different for everybody, and it also depends on your work ethic. But you got to sit with it. You got to do whatever you got to do to adjust. Okay, light some candles, open up the laptop and work. You know what I'm saying? Maybe grab you a glass of wine and work, right? Maybe get your own at-home hookah or your own bottle of tequila and work. You need to be working. You need to open that laptop or writing. You need to do that. Whatever you got to do to adjust, whatever you got to do to make it fun, that's what you got to do. But you got to learn how to make your goals and the things that you're trying to achieve. Ooh. Wait a minute. You got to... Y'all don't mind me. I'm on 10 right now. But you got to do whatever it is that you desire. You got to make that fun. You got to make the long road to getting to the finish line fun. Whatever you got to do it. Okay? But just know that I'm wishing you the best, and I hope that you get that. Whatever your goal is, I need you to sit with it, figure out, make a plan, write out a list, whatever you got to do, but you need to accomplish it. You need to stop getting distracted by friends, by outside, by temporary pleasures, hell, by this thing right here. Yeah, you need to stop getting distracted and do what you need to do, and do what you say you're gonna do. It's another year, you still ain't started that business. It's another year, you still ain't posted on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. It's another year and you still have not upgraded your hair. It's another year and you still have not done anything new. You still look like you did in 2019. You're still doing the same things that you did in 2019. Yeah? That sucks. So do what you need to do. Get into that boring stage and adjust. Adjust to your new life. Adjust to the new mindset. Adjust to your new normal. You need to decide what is going to be my new normal, and whatever that is, adjust to it, right? I wish you the best and go forth and be great. Bye.